French President Emmanuel Macron has spent quite a bit of time in recent months explaining why he dissolved the French Parliament and called a snap election in June, a move that by his own admission was widely misunderstood.
The French don't want disorder, and neither do I. What we had in Parliament wasn't working, and it would have been a mess. I say this from the heart.
Macron hoped the election would bolster his centrist bloc and its thin majority. It was a gamble that spectacularly backfired. His party was battered, the left-wing alliance won, and Marine Le Pen's far-right party made historic gains.
I'm arriving with a group of MPs who came out on top in the elections in terms of votes and the biggest party, so we're going to play the role that our voters entrusted us with.
Macron took more than 2 months to name a prime minister. His pick of Conservative Michel Barnier seemed doomed from the start. The far right were hostile. The left said the president had ignored their election win. The two sides taking their revenge in early December to bring down Barnier's minority government in a confidence vote after only 3 months in power.
Macron now has a new prime minister, but there's little to suggest that Franois Bayrou won't suffer a similar fate to his predecessor. And as the political turmoil continues, many blame Macron for triggering an election that many say simply wasn't necessary.
This analyst says pressure is building on the president.
As the crisis deepens, the spotlight will be increasingly on him, and he'll be blamed as being responsible for the situation. He is likely to be aware that if this crisis isn't resolved quickly, he'll be pushed to the next exit in the coming months.
It's not been all gloom for Macron. The Paris Olympics and Notre Dame's reopening providing light and an opportunity for a surprise diplomatic coup. But unless political stability is restored in France, Macron's credibility will continue to be eroded, and calls for him to resign may well grow louder. Natacha, Butler, Al Jazeera, Paris.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.